Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. Day 4 of this insane build. We are crushing it though. I actually can fill Salt and Pepper's cage up today. I'm excited to get that going, as well as the fact that we have a little surprise coming. Kind of the first kind of new addition of animals to the new Reptarium. So we got a busy day. Let's just jump into it and let's have a great day together. I have to go through right now and make sure all of these locks are working. Basically just kind of adjust everything, tighten the screws and stuff like that, because what happens is during transit, these can kind of sag a little bit and then the locks themselves don't line up. So while I'm doing that, Stuart's actually going to be fixturing out some of these enclosures, just more branches and vines and all that stuff to kind of just make it pop, you know what I mean? Really give it that next level of feel like you would see something out in the wild. Already adding a few animals to the Reptarium. Actually, some local people had some red-footed tortoises, absolutely adorable here, that they donated, and they just said, hey, would you like these? And I think that they'll make a great addition, as well as the fact that they're great animal ambassador animals that I can take to like kids show and stuff like that, because they are a lot less shy than, say, sulcatas and stuff like that. So these guys are running around, a little bit of pyramiding on them and stuff like that, but not too terribly bad. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now, the redfoots do need a little higher humidity. They're not a desert-dwelling animal, so a little more humidity. Definitely going to be a cool addition. Not exactly sure where I'm going to put them yet, but I'll make something up and make it really awesome. Definitely love these guys. Definitely an animal that I've wanted for a really long time. They are so cute.
Wild. I can't believe how quickly it's come together, to be honest. Like, I was here, what, like 3 weeks ago? There was nothing. Like, this room was empty. There's not a thing in here, and now, I don't know. I can't wait.
Dude, are you excited to play around with it?
So I want to do the fish spa. The fish spa is like my thing. I want to put my feet in the little thing, and I want to have the fish. I don't even know. They eat the dead skin? I don't care what they do. I'm going to let them do it. They can do what they want.
Do you have a favorite enclosure so far?
This one.
Well,
sure. Are you serious? What do you mean? And the snake in there, well, I don't know if I can say it. Anaconda in there, whatever's going in there. It's gonna be living in the water, on the land. It's gonna be thriving. Awesome. I love it. I love it.
And you can really see how some of these enclosures now are looking with all of the branches in it and stuff like that. Unbelievable. I mean, there's a huge difference as soon as you start putting all the logs and branches. And I went through and fixed all these locks now, but again, this was just an open cage. Stuart put all of these in. Now it can have some climbing stuff, whether it's a snake or a lizard or whatever we end up putting in. Each of the enclosures has these beautiful logs and branches and vines and stuff like that, looking absolutely incredible. All right, next one up, gonna fill up Salt and Pepper's enclosure. I am super excited to see just how this is gonna look with water in it, with the waterfall, and ultimately how they're gonna look when they're inside it. So this was one that I was really dreaming about for a long, long time. So let's just go ahead, fill this up, and hope for the best.
Turtle pond is all done, so now it's time for me to get my silicone and dust and start seaming these seams.
All right, water's high enough. We're gonna actually ultimately have it about this high, but this is just a test here. So I'm gonna turn the waterfall on and hopefully no leaks and everything looks beautiful. Let's go do it. There it is, no leaks, looks pretty cool. I like it, you know, not a ton of flow, which is what we want. We don't want to get the alligators to be bouncing around and stuff like that. I think it's going to be perfect. I can definitely envision them obviously spending a lot of time in the water, coming up here on the log, you know, obviously basking. We'll have lights over here, so another success story. So all the boys went through and kind of cleaned up all the glass. I tell you what, it makes a huge difference when the glass is kind of at least a little bit cleaner so that there's not all the smudges and dust and stuff like that. You just start to be able to kind of see all of the intricacies of the cages. It's looking amazing. And that was a big job, I'll be honest with you. It's a pain. That's a lot of glass. It's going to be hard for us to keep this glass clean, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have a full-time employee just cleaning glass, if you know what I mean. Next job is to actually put all the lights on, because then they're going to light up and they are going to look amazing. There's something about illuminating these enclosures that just kind of brings them to life. You know, it's going to take us some time to get the right UV levels. Also the fact that basking lights need to be in certain spots. This is just our first kind of go around. It's probably going to take us a week or two to really dial them in, but I cannot wait to see what these things look like lit up. That looks awesome, huh?
Dude, it looks incredible.
That looks good, right? Finally got all the lights on, and oh my gosh, what a difference lights make. I mean, just look at the enclosures. Look absolutely stunning, all lit up. Now we're gonna have to adjust things when it comes to like heat. Like we have a basking light right here, but we might put one over here. Not 100% sure. That's something that's gonna take us probably the next week or two to really kind of figure out where we want the hot spots to be. We'll get over here with the temp gun. We'll also be checking the UV bulbs to see where it's kind of penetrating, to see what we have to change there. But man, I tell you what, the lighting on this makes these enclosures look absolutely incredible. I mean, this anaconda, ooh, doggy. I tell you what, this thing is crazy.
Hello.
What's up?
Yes, come in.
Eric.
Yo.
The door's locked, dude.
Oh, you're sorry. Come on in, dude.
What are you doing down here?
Oh, not much. Just kind of chilling out, just in my office, you know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's looking good, man.
It's looking pretty good.
How much you got left?
Not too much more, but you know, they said I could set up the desk down here, the laptop.
All right, that's cool. I was just checking in.
Thanks,
on
buddy.
You.
No worries.
Yeah,
We'll see you in a little bit, man.
Thank you.
Excited, we're actually getting the window decals today, which is going to really kind of finish things off, because again, we have all the windows down here. We have the entrance obviously at the Reptarium. Now we have the exit to the Reptarium that almost matches, but the windows are bare. So after we get these on, it's going to really kind of come together and look like one unit. So it's going to be cool to put these on.
We are down here in the scary little snake hibernation room. It's not too scary, it's not too bad now. But I'm just checking up on these guys. So as the build is going on upstairs, they've turned the heat on, so the heat naturally is gonna come down here too, warm things up. So we're starting the process of waking these snakes up. We're gonna bring them back over. What an exciting time. Just checking on these guys. They're definitely starting to move around a little more. This is one of our Mexican Black King females. She was responsible for 2 clutches last year, so hopefully we'll have another really good year with her. And just gonna go through all these guys, check on them, but pretty much from here on out, about maybe 2 to 3 weeks, we'll get them next door, start to get some food in them, but definitely looking a lot more lively with the heat going on down here, so super excited. Colubrid season is just about to start.
And now all the graphics are up here with the exception of one little window over here, which we actually cracked when we were moving in. There was actually a small crack in it, and then unfortunately it just kind of went from there. But now the entire windows all the way down are closed. Of course, it's a little fogged up right now. Once we get this all warmed up, it'll be different, but this will be the Iguana Cage here. Again, wintertime isn't friendly to us, and the whole Reptarium now has graphics, so that is absolutely amazing. When we're building this wall, remember how we had this kind of angle here that of course the arboreal cage went in, and I told you it was going to be all rock, so maybe now you guys envision what I was talking about, of this thing being all rocked out. So we just have to finish the top because the actual first panel only came to right here, so we just have to go all the way down. Obviously we have to do all the bottom over here. I love the way this entire aisleway looks when you go and you got the curve right over here. I mean, how awesome is that? A project like this can be mentally and physically draining, but at the same time, I'm so passionate about it and it's coming together so well. I mean, I couldn't be more happy. I literally can barely sleep at night just because I want to come back here and hang out. I mean, every day, it's so interesting to see how these things kind of come together and everything changes it. I hope that you guys are enjoying the journey. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. If you like this vlog, can you do me a favor? I started a podcast called Checking In. You can subscribe to that podcast right there. I think you're going to enjoy that one. Over here, you can click and just roll through a bunch of playlists of videos if you so choose. You can subscribe to this vlog channel right over here. Turn the post notifications on for me. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you guys tomorrow.